Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now a give running right. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Go ahead and throw your stone, 'cause you can't stop this.
to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Hey, 43, 15.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. Tackle made right around the 26. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14 Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed, and you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Running right side by Royals. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Now it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Herbert now off the play fake. Sheds off a rusher. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing now, Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 10! And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Going with a screen to Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Now Herbert again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. Herbert throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. 'Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Darius Slay with the stop.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Pistol now for Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the reception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Headed out right. Complete out to the right. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're up against it here on fourth down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Dicker connects there. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Running this one left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down from the 42. Off play action, it's Mahomes. On target to Royals. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Herbert on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. It's Herbert once more. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. 1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.